Leon Ramirez was once a feared name in the underworld. His cold blue eyes struck terror in the hearts of his enemies, and his charisma held sway over his loyal gang. But everything changed the day his little daughter, Rosa, died in a tragic accident. The loss shattered Leon, and for the first time in his life, he felt entirely powerless. Something in him snapped. He vowed to change, to be a better man for Rosa's memory. He announced his decision to his partners, but the reception was far from welcoming. Vince, his right-hand man, sneered at the declaration. "You think you can just walk away? There's no exit in this life, Leon. You taught us that." The others nodded in agreement, their faces masks of betrayal and anger. Jim, the muscle of the crew, cracked his knuckles menacingly. "You gonna pay for this, Leon?" he growled. Leon knew his former brothers wouldn't let him go easily. That night, he packed a bag with essentials and fled, leaving behind his life of crime. But the gang was not far behind. They tracked him with relentless precision, spurred by wounded pride and the desire for revenge. In an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city, Leon made his stand. The place smelled of rust and decay, an appropriate setting for what he thought might be his final hours. As his former partners closed in, he found himself cornered, clutching a makeshift weapon, a rusty pipe. He knew he couldn't fight them all off, but he had to try. It was his last tribute to Rosa, a desperate attempt to prove he could be the good man he wanted to become. Vince appeared first, a cruel smile on his face. "This is it, Leon," he said, circling like a predator. "Did you really think we'd let you go just like that?" Leon responded, determination hardening his features. "I don't want any more blood on my hands. Don't make me do this." In that moment, a police siren wailed in the distance. It was the slim chance Leon needed. He launched himself at Vince, the pipe swinging with raw desperation. A scuffle ensued, fierce and brutal under the dim lights. The siren grew louder, closer. Finally, the cops burst in, guns drawn. Leon, battered and bruised, dropped the pipe and raised his hands. He was arrested, but he was alive, and more importantly, he was free from the life that had consumed him for so long. In prison, Leon found a different kind of freedom. He kept a photo of Rosa in his cell, a daily reminder of why he had changed, helping with rehabilitation programs and encouraging others to turn their lives around. He found redemption. Leon Ramirez had become a better man, just as he had promised.